You're listening to the Tony Conley Morning Show on 1320 WILS, 1320WILS.com. It's back, although the common cold in all its various forms never really goes away. There's a true season for the flu, and we're in it. Now, a theory behind the flu's cold weather spread is that in the winter we all spend a lot more time inside where it's easier to pass the virus from person to person. Another idea holds that there's something about the virus that enables the spread in cold, dry air. Let's see if we can get our handle on this with Tricia Holderman, who's a cleaning expert for 1320 WILS and Fox News Radio. She is with Elite Facility Systems and an internationally recognized as one of the leading authorities in the field of cleaning buildings. Tricia, how are you?
Good morning. I'm doing good. Thank you.
When it comes to the flu season, we're all inside a lot more, and we got to make sure that we're washing our hands and covering our mouths and doing everything we can not to spread the germs, right?
True. And unfortunately, there's a zillion of them out there, and there isn't any way to absolutely avoid them. So taking precautions is about the only thing you can do.
All right. When we talk about the germiest public places, I think a lot of people are going to be surprised at areas where we need to get better at in watching out for germs, right?
True. We are seeing them on ATMs. We're seeing them on the stair rails, elevator buttons, all those things where people touch, thousands of people touch at a time. But there are also places that janitorial companies aren't required to clean. So
Now,
they're just getting gunked up.
Now, one of the areas that I'm well aware of, one of the stores in the neighborhood I live in has, right by the grocery carts, has a big container with disinfectant wipes so you can wipe off the handles of the grocery carts. That's a big problem, apparently.
That is, and for two reasons on that one. One, obviously, lots of people touching it, but they're also touching things like fruits and vegetables that have dirt and germs on them. So once you pick up your vegetables, put them in the little bag, then you're putting your hand back on that little thing, the handle as well. So there's two types of germs that we're trying to kill on those.
Now, another area which I didn't think about until I read this, and I should, is the restaurant table services,
Yeah.
but more specifically the condiments like the ketchup and the salt and pepper. Tell us about that.
Because those aren't being washed at all. And then the tables, when they're being washed, are being washed by the same rag that has been used all day long. So all they're doing is just smearing those germs from one thing to the next. On the outside chance that they actually pick up the ketchup or anything like that, they're just smearing them again. But for the most part, restaurants don't do a lot of cleaning of their salt and pepper shakers and condiment carriers.
So what can we do to protect ourselves in these public places that we entertain so often?
Well, you know what we did as a kid? You wash your hands as much as possible. You always wash them before you eat. And we're now starting to tell more like patients with cancers and suppressed immune systems to wash your hands even before you go to the bathroom, because keep in mind where your hands have been everywhere and what parts of your body you're going to have to touch. So we definitely want to start washing our hands before both of those instances and getting almost religious about making sure we're not doing it before we eat.
Tricia, we have a lot of business owners and managers that listen to my radio show and our radio station. They're check-signing, decision-making people. What do they need to tell their cleaning folks who are cleaning these facilities?
You know, during the holiday season, I'd ask them to up their game a little bit and do the door handles, the light switches, the refrigerator doors, microwave doors, things like that they're probably not getting to on a regular basis. But the other side to that is have the staff clean their own desks on a regular basis, because people who are touching all these other surfaces are then coming back to their desks and working. So all they've done is just transferred all those germs back. And most janitorial companies won't do that just because of all the liability issues with it. So that's something you can ask your staff to actually step up and do.
Tricia Holderman is a cleaning expert for 1320 WILS and Fox News Radio. Tricia, thanks so much.
Sure. Thank you.
And thank you for listening to the Tony Conley Morning Show on 1320 WILS, 1320WILS.com.